Juneau ghosts like bitter tears coming to your home. We've traded in our lights and stage for a radio microphone. Grab your popcorn and your favorite chair. Get cozy in your living room. We'll be right there. JGLT is on the air.
New York City, 1947. It had been a long night. What do you expect from the city that never sleeps? The bustle and street noise coming through the open window kept me from dozing off at my desk as I waited for a case. Any case. Even a case of shingles would be welcome at this point. The name is Seau, Detective So-and-so. I'm a private investigator with a talent for solving every case that comes my way. I don't count the ones I haven't solved. Who would? My secretary, Florence, was playing solitaire at her little corner desk when I thought maybe a game of gin rummy would help us pass the time. I was just about to suggest a friendly game when I heard the long-awaited sound of knuckles on my door.
Come in.
Hello. Is this the office of Detective So-and-so?
Yes, it is.
May I speak to him?
I'll see if he's busy. Detective,
Yes, Florence?
are you busy?
You know I'm not, Florence.
I didn't want to assume. It's gotten me scolded in the past.
I promise not to scold you. Please welcome the client in.
We don't know yet that she's a client. She could be here to pass along a message from your landlord. Maybe the check you had me send got stuck in the corner of the mailbox again and you're facing eviction.
Flor?
Or she could be lost and looking for directions to a restaurant to meet a blind date. Knowing you're a detective, she could assume that you have a good sense of direction and she won't be late with your help. Because if she's late to the blind date, it's possible her date will get mad. And if he gets mad, that's not a good way to start a relationship. Even if they decide to just be friends, the entire dynamic is thrown off by the hard feelings at the get-go. I know about these things.
You know,
I once met a man in line at the bank, and we struck up a friendly back and forth, only I didn't realize he was there to rob the place. I was smitten until he made us get down on the floor and give him our money and watches. I didn't have a watch that day, but I did have a charm bracelet I've had since I was a little girl. It had a charm for every time my father took me to Coney Island. So one. But I treasured it. After the bank robber took the bracelet, it was hard not to hold a grudge during our first date.
Florence,
Yes?
would you please ask the woman in the doorway to come in?
Yes, that's what I'm here for. Come in, lady.
She was a beauty, all right. One of those dames that turns heads on the subway. She wore her hair in the latest style. Face like a picture, and her dress left little to the imagination, but classy. As she stepped out of the doorway and into my office, I could tell she'd been crying. Her mascara was smudged and her eyes were red and puffy, but she was still a vision. I reached for a tissue, stood, and offered it to her.
Thank you.
Take your time, miss. You're safe here. May I have your name?
Oh, I don't think it would suit you.
Fair. Would you tell me what it is?
My name is Miss Ander. Cory Ander.
And what is it you do, Miss Ander?
I'm a dancer.
A dancer?
Yes. See?
Wow. Hey, you're very good. I didn't realize you were wearing tap shoes.
I'm not.
Very good indeed. I offered her a seat and allowed her a moment to gather her thoughts. She didn't know where to begin.
I don't know where to begin.
See? Why don't you start from the beginning, Miss Ander?
It would be silly of her to start in the middle or at the end.
Florence.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Miss Ander.
Well, you see, I'm an aspiring dancer. I live at the Ain't Count. Do you know it?
Ah, I've heard of it. A boarding house for aspiring dancers, singers, and actresses.
Yes, that's it. All the girls that live there have dreams of making it on Broadway. It has a rich history. Some of Broadway's biggest names stayed there at one time or another. Why, Stella Adler once stood on the stoop even.
Impressive stoop.
It's a pretty safe place to live. I share a room with a girl who's trying to make it as an actress, only she hasn't had any luck yet.
I'm not a talent agency, Miss Ander.
Oh, I know. You don't understand. You see, my roommate hasn't been back to our room for days. I think she's missing.
A missing person. Now that's what I've been waiting for. New York City has a long history of swallowing people whole. You had to have a good sense of the missing person's habits and associates to find them in this city. Does your roommate have any friends, Miss Ander? Boyfriends? Gentlemen callers?
That's the trouble. She's gotten involved with some shady men. She had hopes they'd be able to get her a shortcut into the business since they seem to have good connections throughout the city.
Do you know any of these gentlemen by name?
Oh, yes. She convinced me to go on a few double dates with her in the beginning. Let's see. There's Harland Days, Foghorn Fritz, and the twins, Tiny Orlando and Don.
I don't think she realized it, but she had just listed 4 of the most notorious mafia men in the city. I tried to keep a cool head, but she could tell I was shaken.
Is everything all right, Detective? You seem shaken.
Oh, I'm fine. I just didn't expect such infamous names.
What do you mean? You know these men.
I wish I didn't. Miss Ander, your roommate could be in serious trouble. If she's rubbing elbows with the likes of these fellas, it's likely one of them is responsible for her disappearance.
Oh, I knew it! They did not seem like the type of men we should associate with. Why, I'm sure the twins used phony money when paying the dinner bill.
What makes you think that?
The bills had John Carradine's face on it.
From Of Human Hearts?
Yes.
Clever. I need to gather more information immediately. How long has she been missing, did you say?
I last saw her Saturday night.
Was she in good spirits?
Yes.
Didn't seem troubled?
No.
Did she tell you where she was going?
Yes, we spoke before she left.
Excellent. Where?
In our bedroom.
She said she was going to your bedroom?
No, we spoke in our bedroom. She told me she had an audition at the Corner Pocket.
Why on earth would someone have an acting audition at a pool hall? That's all I needed, though. Foghorn Fritz was a notorious pool shark. I'd start there. Don't worry, Miss Ander. I'll take your case. We'll find your roommate. Florence, put the cards away. We have work to do.
When you say put the cards away, do you mean you want I should stop playing for the moment while I interview Miss Ander? Or do you mean you want I should actually clear them from my desk and put the deck away? Because I have a very good game going right now and would prefer to be allowed to return to it once I finish working with Miss Ander. I don't often do well at solitaire. I struggle with the rules, and I sometimes get the 2 and the 7 cards mixed up. The fact that I'm doing so well tonight is exciting, and I would be disappointed to not finish later.
You can return to the game after, Florence.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate your leniency in the face of a serious situation. While I feel for Miss Ander's predicament, I have been working on self-care. And the idea of not getting to finish my card game would go against my goals. The other night, I made myself a very simple dinner. And to an outsider, it may have seemed sad. But to me, it was exactly what I was craving. And the fact that I listened to my cravings and made the time to shred the Parmesan cheese was a big step for me. Normally, I would feel embarrassed eating only shells and sauce for dinner for fear that it would appear to be a struggle meal. However, I find comfort in shells and sauce, and even though it isn't fancy, it is tasty, and sometimes tasty is the self-care you need. I think about you in your apartment alone sometimes, and I get sad. I know you stick to a turkey sandwich on white most evenings, and the fact that such a cold sandwich after a hard day of work, it's quite depressing to me.
It's harsh.
But then I think about the fact that my home life isn't much better, so I've decided to reframe and focus on things that bring me joy. I recommend it. If you find joy in your sad sandwich, then you shouldn't judge yourself, just like you shouldn't judge me for my shells and sauce. We can both eat what we crave and still be very successful single people.
Just leave the cards where they are and take notes, Florence.
Anything you say, Detective, I'm easy.
I interviewed Cory Ander into the early morning and learned a great deal about her roommate. The missing girl was named Beulah Bellringer. Miss Ander figured it was a stage name, but I wasn't so sure. What pretty, aspiring actress would choose the name Beulah? It sounded like the name you'd give to a pet buffalo, if people had pet buffalo. I'm more of a goldfish guy myself, less work, and I find their little mouths endearing. Miss Ander said Beulah had an acting audition and had been preparing for a few days before she left. It was clear that the corner pocket was the best place to start. That was the last place Cory knew of Beulah going, so I wandered over just as it hit dusk. Foghorn Fritz would likely be there by now. I opened the door and saw that the place was jumping. A massive crowd gathered around one of the middle tables. I peered over their heads and caught a glimpse of the man I was looking for. Elbowing through the crowd, I slammed a dime down on the table. "I got the next game." Foghorn Fritz looked up from his shot and almost missed. I smiled and tipped my hat. He seemed to recognize me. I headed to the bar to wait.
What do you have?
Soapy Swigs?
Oh, is that one of those new fancy drinks? I don't know how to make those.
No, you are Soapy Swigs, right?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Good to see you. I'll have a bourbon on the rocks.
And your friend,
My friend?
the guy with the saxophone.
Oh, of course. Charlie, what do you have? Martini.
Gin or vodka?
Gin.
Dry.
Bone dry.
Shaken or stirred?
Shaken.
You got it.
Wait. Could I get a lemon instead of an olive?
No problem.
Thank you. Yep, this place was full of criminals, all right. You could tell by the way they kept picking each other's pockets. I peered around the room, and to my displeasure, Officer Sergeant sat just 3 stools down from me. The most inept cop in the city, and he was clearly here with a case of his own. I couldn't allow him to get in my way. I just hoped he hadn't seen me.
Oh, I see you.
I saw you first.
Oh, how would you know when I saw you?
A good detective knows. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, hey, don't start with me. You're not here trying to take my case again, are you?
Depends on what the case is. If it's my case, well, no, because it's not your case. But if it's not my case, then no, because it's your case. For now.
What?
Exactly.
Well, I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
What else is new, Sarge?
Oh, well, I'm here to bust a couple of hustlers. What about you?
No interest in hustlers tonight.
Oh, well, what are you interested in tonight?
Sorry, not telling.
Oh, come on, I told you mine.
That was your choice. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's my dime.
Oh.
I left a confused officer sergeant and approached Foghorn Fritz, a scrawny man with the hairiest arms you've ever seen. One of those guys who felt the need to make up for his lack of height with the shiniest of pinky rings. The jewel on it was about the size of his head. His head was smaller than average, but I'm saying the jewel was massive. He was rubbing blue chalk on the tip of his pool cue, which is something I don't entirely understand. It looks cool, but does it serve a purpose? Clearly, I wasn't a whiz at the game, so I'd have to fake it.
I know you.
I'm new to the corner pocket.
New to pool.
Of course not. I've sunk plenty of 8s in my day. I was lying, of course. I wasn't even sure if 8s was the proper term. He didn't seem to notice.
Rock 'em.
Roll 'em!
Cute. Now, you play me, you play for money. $3 a game.
$3? It's pretty steep, don't you think?
Scared?
I couldn't let him see that I was. He needed to feel the pressure, so he'd loosen his lips. Relaxed lips require a relaxed guy. I just tipped my hat, and put $3, my last $3 on the table. You're not gonna hustle me, are you?
If you're worried about hustlers, just don't play any of the guys in the back corner.
Noted. You got a name?
They call me Fritz. Foghorn Fritz. Hey, yo, Joe! You still owe me $8 from last week. If I see you without the money again, you ain't gonna have no tums to count it, capiche? And you are?
So-and-so.
I swear we've met before.
I just have one of those faces. And names. Both are a bit of a bell ringer. This got him. He perked up.
A bell ringer?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I see. You're here about Beulah, aren't you?
You know her?
We went on a few dates, and I don't know where she is, so don't go accusing me of something.
You know she's missing, though.
I do. I called the 8 count for a date, and the girl on the line says she hasn't been back in a while. I was waiting for someone to stop poking around, but I swear I didn't do anything.
But you did see her last Saturday, didn't you?
Yeah, she came by. Hey, yo, Harvey, check out my new alligator skin shoes. You wish you had the dough for these. Maybe work on your game more. Don't come over here. You ain't got no spine. Like I said, she came by.
For an audition.
No, why would she come here for an audition?
I asked the same thing. Then what did she come here for, Fritz?
I wanted to show her my new cue. It was an innocent date. She left around 7, I think.
You didn't see her home?
Look around. We ain't exactly a bunch of gentlemen in here. Nah. She came by, we necked for a bit, and she left. Hey, yo, Oyster! I saw you messing with my coat back there. Don't make me shake you down again. You know, I don't keep money in my jacket. What do I look like? A banana head? Keep your mitts off my stuffs. Can you believe these clowns?
Did she say where she was going?
She had some audition pages with her. Said she was gonna grab a bite first. Didn't say where.
So, she was going to an audition, but just not here. This was a quick stop beforehand, and now I needed to figure out where she went next. I grabbed my $3 back off the table. Keep the dime. I forfeit.
Hey, leave all the money, or you leave in a cigar box.
Check your surroundings better before you make such a threat, Fritz. I pointed to Officer Sergeant at the bar.
You wouldn't.
Would.
Fine, take it. But don't come back here, detective.
Don't give me a reason to. As I headed for the door, I stopped briefly at the bar. Hustlers are in the back corner.
Oh, yeah, I would have figured it out.
Sure, Sarge. And with that, I was back to square one. Beulah Bellringer had been here Saturday night and confirmed she was headed to an audition. But where could the audition be? Cory had mentioned 3 other men who the 2 ladies had dated. Harland Days, Tiny Orlando, and Dawn. Days liked to spend his time at Uncle Gino's, an Italian place on West 56th. I'd never been, but I'd heard their linguine puttanesca was worth a visit. It was a big hunch, but I had no other leads. I had to hope Beulah Bellringer was craving Alfredo the night she disappeared. I opened the door to Uncle Gino's and was met with the delicious smell of garlic. Though it was pretty quiet at the moment, Harland Days was sitting in a booth off to the side, looming over a hefty serving of spaghetti. He had a second plate on his right that seemed to be extra in case he was still hungry. He was a big man, slicked back hair, a bright red rose tucked in the lapel of his dark suit jacket, and a shiny gold ring on his left pinky finger. What was it with these mafia guys and pinky rings? I sat down near the front, and a pretty waitress came over right away.
What can I get you, cutie?
I'll have the puttanesca. And he'll have a slice of pie.
Coming right up.
I'm gonna check on the guy in the corner. You good here, Charlie? Back in a wink. Days was making eyes at his noodles so I could easily sneak up on him. Hey there! Days, isn't it?
Yeah. Who wants to know?
The name is Seau. Seau and Seau.
So?
Exactly.
No, I mean so. As in so what?
So, I heard you know a girl I'm looking for.
Who?
You know who.
I guarantee you I do not. And I'm not a fan of games. And I get petulant when I'm hungry. I'm just trying to enjoy my dinner, guy.
You ever enjoy dinner with a dame?
I dabble in dames. Why? You looking for dating advice?
Not quite. What can you tell me about Beulah Bellringer?
Beulah Bellringer.
Beulah Bellringer.
Beulah.
Bellringer.
The beautiful Beulah. Oh, her name alone sets my heart aflutter. I can tell you a few things about her. But, what you gonna do for me?
Ah, a tight-lipped fella. Good for slurping spaghetti, but bad for answering simple questions.
I'm just saying, I'm not the type to kiss and tell.
Don't be cagey, Days. Beulah is missing.
Missing?
Missing.
Missing, huh? Oh, it's terrible news.
And all you're doing is making me suspicious you had something to do with it. When was the last time you saw her?
Gosh, Saturday night, I think.
Then you saw her the night she went missing.
Ooh, that's not a good look on me, is it?
It is not.
Well, I swear I had nothing to do with it.
What's your relationship with Miss Bellringer?
Well, it's not quite exclusive, but a romance is blossoming. I get the feeling she could overlook this rough exterior and see into the pureness of my heart. I met her in a pumpkin patch in October.
What were you doing at a pumpkin patch?
What? A guy like me can enjoy carving a pumpkin for Halloween?
It's a bit out of character.
Oh, wait, a stereotype. Just because I wear a dark suit and eat my meals in a dark booth in a dark corner, I can't enjoy the whimsy of Halloween? Oh, the smell of pumpkin seeds roasting in the oven while carving a giddy grin on a gourd with a gal on your arm is enough to make any hard man hang up his grudges for the night.
You're not quite what I expected, Days. My apologies. So, you saw her Saturday night. Here?
That's right. She met me for a dinner date.
What did she order?
The linguine.
The linguine puttanesca?
Yeah.
Did she like it?
She loved it. Everybody loves it.
It's not just a rumor?
Oh, look, you only need to worry about lousy food if the place is a front. This place is the real deal, guy. Juneau is a friend of mine. If you're looking for a front, stay clear of Crochetti's 3 spots over.
I'm not worried about a front. I just order it, and I looked forward to trying it.
Well, why don't you go do that and leave me be? I don't have any more information for you, and my dinner's getting cold. Now you got me all worried about Beulah on top of it. She's a tough one. A touch naive. I'd hate to see anything happen to her.
One more question. Did you leave Uncle Gino's first, or did she?
Oh, she left first. She had to eat quick before a big audition.
Did she say where the audition was?
Actually, yeah.
Maybe I should have started with that question.
She said it was at the Gershwitz Hotel.
I should have known. The Gershwitz was an old hotel with a shady history, and, as luck would have it, it was recently sold to the twins, Tiny Orlando and Dawn. I should have started there all along.
Are you planning to linger over me while you narrate, or can I get back to my meal?
Apologies. Enjoy your spaghetti. I left Harland Days with his dinner and paid my tab at the bar. The waitress was sweet enough to put my food in a doggy bag, too.
Here.
I was starting for the door just as Officer Sergeant burst in.
Oh, so-and-so, what are you doing here?
Getting answers. You?
Oh, getting dinner. This place has the best linguine puttanesca. I have a buddy who went to Italy last year, and he says this place is the closest you can get to the real thing. But between you and me, I just got a case about an illegal gambling front that's run on this block. I thought I'd check out some of the restaurants first.
It's Crochetti's. 3 spots over.
Well, darn it, so-and-so! I would have figured it out myself.
Sure, Sarge. See ya. I crossed the street and rushed toward the Gershwitz. The only trouble was, I could tell I was being followed. Not just by Charlie, but by someone else. Someone in heels. I slowed my pace to see if whoever it was would pass me. She slowed too. Would I be foolish to hope it was Beulah? I turned to face my stalker.
Good evening, Detective.
Miss Ander, what in the Sam Hill are you doing here?
I just couldn't sit in my bedroom knowing Beulah was out here all alone. I hoped I could help you find her.
That's very sweet, but I work alone.
Please, Detective, I can help you look for clues.
No.
Leads?
No.
Tips?
No.
Signs?
No.
Hints?
No.
Whiffs?
No.
Illusions?
No.
Glimmers?
No.
Inklings?
Are you quite through?
Sorry, I got a thesaurus for my birthday.
Well, maybe an extra pair of eyes wouldn't be a nuisance after all. All right, Miss Ander, you can come, but stay alert, or you may wind up like Beulah. The Gershwitz was having a party in the lounge that night, a perfect opportunity to send Cory around to chat with the guests. She'd feel like she's helping, and I could do the real detective work solo. I took a lap and didn't see Tiny Orlando or Dawn, so I decided to check with the bellhop near the front. Bellhops are great. They see everything. If this guy saw Beulah last Saturday, he'd surely remember. I waited as he saw off a couple at the door.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay at the Gershwitz, where we're gerstern happy to have you. So long, Mr. and Mrs. Fullstack.
Excuse me?
Yes, sir?
As the bellhop turned, I was taken aback by his thick glasses. Made his eyes look huge. Maybe he didn't see anything after all. The name's Seau and so. And you are?
Melvin.
Pleasure to meet you, Melvin. Melvin, do you have a moment to chat?
Oh, I probably shouldn't. My bosses don't like it when I'm not busy.
No problem. Why don't you walk with me, Melvin? You can carry my box of leftovers to make it look like you're helping me out.
Surely can't do.
I handed him the box of linguine, which he immediately dropped and spilled all over the carpet. Never in my life had I seen someone so unfortunate. He looked up at me, then back down at the floor, then back at me, then back at the floor, then back at me.
Gee, I really am sorry, Mr. Seau.
Please, Detective so-and-so. And it's okay, Melvin, I wasn't hungry anyhow.
Let me clean this up real quick, and then we can chat.
I watched with wonder as he scooped up as many of the noodles as he could with his white-gloved hands and carried them across the hotel lobby, leaving a trail of puttanesca sauce behind him. Maybe I didn't need to talk to the bellhop. He seemed a tad anxious. If he did know anything about Miss Bellringer, he would probably be too scared to share it with me. I was just about to walk away when a large hand clapped me on the back, thrusting me forward.
Well, so-and-so.
The voice was Tiny Orlando's, and the giant slap on the back came from his twin brother, Dawn, who was about 2 feet taller somehow. Genetics are a mystery not even I could solve.
To what do we owe the pleasure, Detective?
Oh, don't flatter me. I know it isn't a pleasure. I know you're sweating in your zoot suits just at the sight of me.
Now why would we be sweating at the sight of you? You ain't special.
Yeah, you ain't special.
Now, no need to take a dig at my ego. I'm just saying, you're both smart. Well, one of you is. So, I figured you'd have guessed why I'm here.
We don't care much for guessing games, do we, Don?
Nope, hate 'em.
Me and Don are more interested in puzzles. We like puzzles.
Ha! Puzzles are a thing we like.
I assume a detective can also appreciate a good puzzle.
Makes sense to me.
So answer me this, so-and-so. What's black and blue and on ice in the office?
I give up.
Donnie's knuckles 5 minutes from now if you don't get to the point.
Yeah, 'cause of all the hitting I'm about to do.
All right. I'll lay it out for you. From what I can tell, a certain missing actress was last seen at this very hotel.
Missing actress?
Who's he talking about, Tiny?
Beats me, but I don't like his towing.
He don't like your towing.
In fact, I find it incredibly offensive.
Offensive.
Yous detectives are all alike. Crashing a party ain't nobody invited yous to.
Nary an invite.
I'm not interested in your party, Tiny. I'm here because you twos know something about Beulah Bellringer, and I knows it.
You hear that, Don?
No, what?
This sleuth hound here is accusing us of corrupt behavior. Can you believe that?
I cannot?
I myself am hurt.
Oh, I feel you're hurt.
I don't think it's fair for us to feel hurt, just the two of us. Do you, Don?
Doesn't seem fair to me.
Before I could react, Dawn's fist came down hard on my head, and it was lights out for me. Ow. I awoke with a splitting headache. I slowly came to, with only a couple of senses returning at a time. I was propped up against a brick wall and could smell a horrific stench nearby. My head was heavier than usual and fell to the side with a clang. Ow. Heavy metal siding mixed with a foul odor all around? I wasn't even fully awake and could tell. That was the sight of a dumpster. My eyes opened slowly, and a figure hovered over me. I felt a hand touch my cheek as my hearing came back with a ringing under it.
Are you all right, Detective?
Florence!
Hello?
What happened?
You got thrown in an alley.
By who?
I think it's whom.
Okay. By whom?
Oh, I don't know. I just got here.
How did you find me?
Charlie ran and got me. He and I have a standing friend date on Thursday evenings whenever you don't have a case. We go window shopping. He knew I'd be on our usual route because when he can't come, I usually go alone because I can still have fun by myself. I rarely buy anything, though. I don't have the extra cash and don't really need any more trinkets in my apartment, but it's fun to look. I did find something tonight that I almost bought but thought better of it. It was a ceramic clown bank. Isn't that fun? It would remind me to put money away for things. I often try to save after I've paid all my bills, but I have a hard time using my savings for pleasure. If I had a clown bank, I bet I'd be inspired more to use the money for a show or a trip to the zoo. I do enjoy the giraffes.
Florence, help me up, please.
Oh, of course. Take it slow, Detective. You're bleeding.
I touched my forehead, and sure enough, there was blood dripping from under my hat.
We should really get you cleaned up. Here, give me your hat.
It's fine, Florence.
Is it really fine, or do you just not want to take off your hat? You never take it off, and I'm starting to think you're bald under there. I understand that baldness can be something that causes shame, but I don't think you should worry about it. My father was bald. He had hair on the sides, though. It was fascinating how the hair stopped growing only on the top part of his head. I don't understand how hair knows how to do that. What makes the sides stay intact? Is it different hair, or is it different scalp? And why does the hair on our head know to grow so long, but the hair on our eyebrows knows to stop at a certain point? Although I did see a man on a train once whose eyebrows were very long. I was worried he'd get them caught in the train door. He didn't. That would have been tragic. He didn't seem bothered by how long they were, but maybe he didn't know. It's possible they were so long he couldn't see himself in the mirror. But that can't be right, because he saw which train to take with no problem. While he did remind me of a sheepdog, he seemed to navigate just fine, so I suppose it wasn't an issue for him. I probably spent more time thinking about his eyebrows than he did.
I'm not bald, Florence. I'm busy. I was this close to cracking the case. I gotta get back in that hotel. I know Beulah is in there.
You think she's there?
Tiny, Orlando, and Dawn were clearly hiding something, and I didn't get a chance to question that bellhop either. We just have to get back in without them seeing us.
You want I should come with?
Yes, I need someone to lean on.
You make a girl feel so wanted.
Just hold me up, Florence.
You ruined it.
Florence and I had returned to the Gershwitz Hotel, and we checked out the perimeter. There was a side door to the left that connected to the staff hallway. I went in first and motioned for Florence to follow. We moved quietly through the hall and ducked into an office.
This office is even smaller than yours.
Just help me look for clues, Florence. We poked around and found very little. The desk only had a bottle of booze in the top drawer, and the filing cabinets were completely empty. There wasn't much else.
Look!
except a locked door. Now that might be something. I jiggled the handle.
I already did that.
Sometimes you need a stronger grip.
Grip doesn't matter if it's locked.
You know what's odd, Florence? This door is locked, but there's no keyhole. A knob like this shouldn't be able to lock. It must be rigged somehow.
Oh, like when you pull on a candlestick or a book from a shelf and the wall slides open? I saw that in a movie once.
Something like that. But the twins like puzzles and hitting things. I'm guessing a secret knock will jimmy it open.
Oh, fun! Can I try?
Sure, Florence. Let's see. Knock 3 times. Then twice on the pipe. Oh, it's open!
How did you know that would be the secret knock?
Tiny Orlando and Dawn. It's their greatest hit. Okay, Florence. Stay close behind me. Looks like this doorway leads to a set of stairs, but it's very dark. Let's go slow. We crept into the depths of the hotel. It was cold and dark, but I could make out that we were in a basement. Nothing too out of the ordinary at first. Storage, laundry, broken furniture. Still, there was something fishy about the place. It was a perfect spot to hide something. Or someone. I couldn't imagine Miss Bellringer would be down here, though. Unless she was tied up and gagged, her screams would have been heard by now. The building was old, so the walls were thin. Watching my step, I moved deeper into the basement when I saw something stir out of the corner of my eye. Now, I'm not one for paranormal conclusions, but there was something ghostly about the movement. I reached for Florence's shoulder. Florence, there's somebody down here.
Hello, somebody?
Our cover blown, a flashlight blinded me.
Oh, right.
Who's there?
Oh, you first.
No, you!
Oh, I have the upper hand, detective.
It dawned on me. Officer Sergeant?
Oh, what are you doing down here, so-and-so?
I could ask you the same question.
Oh, well, I got a new case since you solved my last one for me.
You mean your last 2?
Oh, yeah. Well, this one is about a missing girl, a Bola Bellringer.
That's my case, Sergeant.
Oh, not anymore. The girl's father came in this evening. He's worried sick. How'd you find out about it?
Never you mind. I can't believe this. Florence?
Yes, detective?
I've solved it, but I need you to gather everyone immediately to get the confession out of the guilty party.
Did you really solve it, or are you just threatened now that he's here?
We'll discuss it once you gather everyone.
Once again, you assume I know more than I do. When you say gather everyone, who are you talking about, detective? I only joined you 20 minutes ago. You need to stop assuming I can read your mind. While I feel we have a great working relationship, I find I'm better at reading your emotions than your mind. Like right now, I sense that you are allowing your ego to make you jump to conclusions. Are you sure this isn't a reaction to the competition you feel now that there's someone else assigned to the case?
Quiet, Florence. Gather everyone. Officer Sergeant, you come with us.
Okay.
It took an hour or so, but Florence gathered everyone I talked to over the last 12 hours in a suite at the Gershwitz Hotel. Officer Sergeant looked incredibly put out. Can't say that didn't please me. I stood by the fireplace and watched them all squirm. Harland Days, Foghorn Fritz, Tiny Orlando, Dawn, Officer Sergeant, Bellhop Melvin, and I even brought in Cory Ander. We would surely find Beulah Bellringer now. You're probably wondering why I gathered you all here.
Not me. I'm here for the paycheck.
I wasn't talking to you, Florence.
Oh, I see.
Well, I certainly am wondering. Not only did you take my case, but you somehow decided I'm a suspect.
Suspect? What is this? I already told you everything I know.
As did I.
Is this because I dropped your spaghetti?
Linguini and no.
I'm not a suspect. Am I, detective?
I can't rule anyone out, Cory. If we want to find your roommate, we need to go over the facts.
You want I should take notes?
Thank you, Florence. Now, as everyone in this room knows, Beulah Bellringer, roommate to Cory, occasional dinner date to Fritz, Days, Tiny Orlando, and Dawn, And aspiring actress has been missing since Saturday night. Cory Ander came to me with concerns. I tracked down every move Miss Bellringer made Saturday night, starting at the corner pocket. Then I tracked her to Uncle Gino's. She was supposed to be going to an acting audition, and that led me here.
Why would someone have an acting audition in a hotel?
Yeah, this ain't no theater.
I thought the same thing. Why not a theater? But crazier things have happened on the Great White Way. There's plenty of rooms here to hold an audition, and plenty of rooms to hide an actress. The question is, why?
You don't really think there's a girl hiding in a hotel room here, do you?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, I do's. Do.
You could search every room so-and-so and you ain't gonna find nothing.
Find nothing.
Excuse me, is that spelled N-O-T-H-I-N or N-U-T-T-I-N?
Just make your best guess, Florence. I don't need to search the rooms, Tiny, because I know exactly who to ask, and he'll have no choice but to bring me right to her.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Harland Days.
Me?
You almost had me fooled, Days. A nice guy who likes to stroll through the pumpkin patch with a pretty dame by his side and a plate of pasta before bed. That's the image you hoped you left me with, right?
I wasn't putting you on. My devotion to autumnal activities is as pure as my adoration for Miss Bellringer. And who doesn't love pasta?
I love shells and sauce.
Oh, I'm a fan of all things Italian.
I'm a quarter Italian.
But that got me thinking. You had Beulah meet you for dinner the night of her audition, and she told you over dinner that she was meeting Tiny Orlando and Dawn at the Gershwitz Hotel. So, your imagination started going wild. You saw her with the twins in an intimate setting, with her vulnerability laid out on full display. While she delivered her lines, maybe a tear falls. Tiny Orlando hands her a tissue, which she shyly takes as her breath shudders, and they make eye contact. The twins lean in to kiss her, one on each cheek. You couldn't stand it. So you let her go, but you didn't let her get to the audition, did you? No, you took a shortcut and stopped her from going into the audition room.
What shortcut?
I'm sure you know a shortcut. Everyone in this city knows a shortcut.
It's true. We all got one.
I always try to cut through department stores to get out of the wind in winter.
I do that too.
And you used your shortcut, Days, to beat her to the hotel and pull her into another room where you tied her up, gagged her, and have been keeping her captive. I noticed that extra plate of spaghetti on your table. You've been ordering for two, taking it to go, bringing it here to feed her. A sort of private dinner date, haven't you?
You're way off, so-and-so. I always order 2 plates of spaghetti. I'm a voracious eater. Is that a crime?
Oh, it's true, so-and-so. I saw him start eating the second plate after you left the restaurant.
And Beulah and I aren't official. Sure, I'd be interested in taking things to the next level, but I'm not the jealous type. What do I care if she's auditioning with these two?
Yeah. What do you care? You don't. And that's why you didn't do it, just as I thought.
Mr. Days, usually when the detective rules someone out, I have them sit by me so I can better keep track. Want to scoot your chair over?
Oh, sure.
I'm Florence.
Florence, may I?
I'll cross him off the list.
Okay. So, that brings me to you, Foghorn Fritz.
Here we go.
I had a bad feeling the moment I walked into the corner pocket.
That's just the atmosphere of the place.
No, it was something about you, I'm afraid. You had a nervousness about you.
No, I didn't. I was relaxed until you started fussing with the money on the table.
That's right. This has always been about the money, hasn't it?
Everything is about money.
Exactly. And that's why you couldn't stand the idea of Beulah getting a little of her own. You're all about status, dollars, scratch, turkey, moolah, presidential flashcards. It infuriated you that she may no longer need you. You flash your green all over that place, whether it's literal or in the form of shiny shoes or a new pool cue. Why, there's a rumor that you once hired a man to follow you around and tell you the time every 5 minutes just because you had lost your watch.
I only needed him until I found a watch I liked. Check it out. Diamond Band. Ooh.
That is a lovely watch.
Thank you. It cost me a pretty penny, too.
You're proving your point, Fritz. When Beulah came to check out your latest investment, she couldn't stop talking about her big break, could she? She was so excited to leave and book her dream role on Broadway, wasn't she? That's why you followed her here and stopped her from even going in the room. You knew if she became a star, she wouldn't look at you twice because you're scared, Fritz. You know you can only get a girl like that if she can't afford to take care of herself.
First of all, ouch. Second of all, that is a lie. Well, not the money part. I do feel better about myself when I wear expensive clothes, and I've been known to flash a stack of green for a few oohs and ahs. But I'm not the type of guy who wants to see my girl fail. I was proud of her. I even offered to help her practice before the big day, but she insisted she do it alone. I didn't even know much about the job. Could have been a starring role, could have been chorus. Either way, I would have been in the front row opening night if she booked it. I would have been in the front row with a huge bouquet of red roses. 42 of them, which I would have paid for with my giant wad of cash.
That's right. Because the idea of more money isn't something to scoff at. Yeah, you couldn't wait for her to book the role. That's why you didn't do it.
Come sit by me, Mr. Fritz. Tootsie Roll?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, me too.
Oh, may I have one of those?
Not until you're on this side of the room.
Now, where was I? Officer Sergeant.
Why do you always accuse me?
Because you're always so suspicious.
Well, I'm a cop. How could I be involved?
Oh, please. You know the majority of cops are crooked. Don't give me that innocent cop act.
Oh, it's not an act. I'm so confused.
Well, that I can see. Let me explain it to you.
Oh, that would be helpful.
You've been struggling a lot lately, Sarge.
Can you explain it without insulting me?
Every case you take, you either can't solve it at all or someone smarter swoops in and does it for you.
Are you talking about yourself?
Yes, Florence.
You did that in a very modest way. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Florence. Now, you were tired of returning to the police station without good news for your chief. In fact, you were so tired of it, you decided to create your own case, but you wanted me to take it on, so for once, you could solve it before me.
Oh, I did no such thing.
Oh, please, it's all too obvious. The moment I saw you in the basement, I knew you were just itching to get upstairs and reveal her in the room you yourself hid her in.
Oh, that's not true. I was in the basement looking for clues the same as you. I didn't hear a word about a bowl of bell ringer until this evening.
Prove it.
Well, I can't.
I knew you couldn't, because everything I said was true.
Oh, but.
Detective, I have the invitation Beulah received at the 8 count with me. Does that help?
It might.
Here.
Please join us for the opportunity of a lifetime. Prepare the included sides and meet us at the Gershwitz Hotel at 9 o'clock on Saturday, January 31st. The role of a lifetime awaits.
Oh, you see, I wouldn't have said that. Why would I refer to myself as us and not me?
Yes, that would be alarming. I'm going to make an informed decision on this one and cross him off the list.
Yes, exactly. That brings me to you, Miss Ander.
Me?
Unfortunately, yes.
But I brought you the case. Why would I have anything to do with it? I even offered to look for clues with you.
It's an old trope, I'm afraid. I can't rule anyone out.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now, didn't we just learn something that would indicate?
Shh, it's his process.
It's all too obvious, Cory. You come to my office playing innocent, but you can't fool me. You and Beulah were roommates at the extremely competitive 8-count. It doesn't take a genius to know your true feelings. A boarding house full of eager hopefuls fighting over parts, rehearsal time, the bathroom, the last drumstick. You couldn't stand her going over her lines late into the night when all you wanted to do was rest up for your long day of dance rehearsals. Why, you would do anything to make the repetitive words stop. So you sent her an invitation for a fake audition, and you made sure you sent her to an untrustworthy spot, the Gershwitz.
Hey, we get plenty of returning guests.
Plenty.
Detective So-and-so, I'm so confused. I came to you for help, not to be accused. Maybe I didn't make it clear, but Beulah and I got along famously. She's like a sister to me. Why, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since she went missing. I have never had a problem with her running lines. She's so talented. It was a privilege to get a front row seat every evening to watch her perform, even if only in our room.
So you didn't find her annoying?
No! I miss her so much that I have barely had the energy to dance.
You dance.
Let's see.
Oh, not now, fellas. I'm too shook up.
Come on.
We'd love to see.
I wouldn't mind a little entertainment.
A little tap and a Tootsie Roll sounds like a fine evening.
There's more Tootsie Rolls in my bag. Let me grab you a couple.
Oh,
I
thank you.
suppose I could do a quick dance.
Yay!
Sensational, sweetheart.
And on carpet.
We'd be interested in booking you.
You just gave yourself away, Tiny.
There we go.
What are you talking about, so-and-so?
It only makes sense that it was you behind this whole thing. First of all, this is your hotel. Second of all, the invitation clearly said us. And everyone knows twins always speak in the plural.
Even I caught that earlier.
What, so every casting agency in town is an I?
The thing is, Tiny, you're no casting agency. You only pretended to be to get Beulah down here. A horrible trick. You didn't even have a role to promise her. You just wanted to keep her for yourself. You've had to share everything your whole life, being a twin, but you wanted Beulah all for you.
You couldn't be more off.
Right, because when we doubled, Detective, I was with Tiny. Beulah dated Dawn.
Ah, yes, Dawn.
Tiny, I'm scared.
I wouldn't be, Dawn. The invitation was handwritten and grammatically correct, and it's common knowledge that Dawn can't spell.
Whew.
So, that leaves us with Melvin.
Melvin!
Me?
Yeah, I knew it was you all along. So anxious and jumpy in the lobby. The second you saw me, you were afraid you'd be found out.
I swear I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just trying to do my job.
And what exactly is your job, Melvin?
I take the bags upstairs for the guests. I greet people as they come in the lobby. I make sure the desk bell is polished.
Why are you looking over at Tiny, hoping he'll give you a hint?
No, I just wasn't sure if I needed to list anything else.
Or maybe you were afraid you said too much.
This is ridiculous, so-and-so. You ain't any closer to finding Beulah than that cop over there.
Ain't any closer.
Or maybe I'm closer than ever, and that's making you nervous, isn't it, Tiny?
What is this, a time loop? You already cleared my name.
I actually haven't crossed crossed you off the list yet.
Thank you, Florence. That's because we never ruled him out. No, both Tiny Orlando and Dawn are looking pretty guilty to me. It's funny, you two even sweat in unison.
I ain't sweating.
I don't understand. What are you both so nervous about?
Well, Miss Ander, if you look carefully, they both keep taking quick glances over to a certain someone in the room. Why do they keep looking at him? Maybe he holds the secret to this whole case. You want to spill your guts, Tiny, or shall I do the unveiling myself?
There's nothing to unveil.
Nothing.
Don't make me laugh. Melvin, reveal yourself. A hush fell over the room as all eyes turned to Melvin. He hesitated, looked at the twins, then back at me, then looked at the twins, then back at me. His giant glasses couldn't hide the crease in his brow as he tried to decide what to do. And then he shrugged. With a flourish, he removed his hat and glasses. A gasp filled the air.
Beulah?
That's right! Beulah Bellringer, disguised as Melvin the Bellhop.
I'm sorry, Cory. I didn't mean for it to go this far.
Care to explain, Miss Bellringer?
I've been in the city for almost 2 months now, and I've gotten nowhere fast. It's so hard to break into the business. I started seeing some guys with connections in hopes they could help me land a job. Well, finally, I was sent a telegram to come to the Gershwitz for an audition. I prepared the pages, but when I got here, Tiny and Dawn said they wanted to see just how convincing I could be off stage. So they gave me a bellhop uniform and asked me to blend in. It was only supposed to be for an hour or so, but each time I checked in with them, they said they were very impressed and that if I keep going, I would be considered for the lead in their new Broadway play. I just couldn't say no to that, so I kept up the act.
A great act indeed.
I fell for it. I truly thought you were a clumsy bellhop.
Oh, thank you, Harland. I told you I was talented.
I never doubted that for a second, sweetheart.
I'm so sorry this has blown up into such a crisis, Detective. I hope you understand. It was for my craft.
Unfortunately, Miss Bellringer, it wasn't.
What?
What?
What? You see, when Florence was gathering you all here, I took it upon myself to interview some of the other employees at this hotel. Turns out, Tiny Orlando and Dawn have created quite the theatrical workforce here. Every employee I spoke to spoke of one thing, a dream. A dream from making it on the stage. Coincidence? I'm afraid not. I knew something was off when I saw that empty filing cabinet in the office, where one would usually store employee documents and payroll books. All I saw were cobwebs. Why? At first, I figured the office was abandoned, but then I realized there are no employees at this hotel. Everyone who works here is merely playing a role, auditioning, if you will, in the hopes of being cast in a show that doesn't even exist. A clever way to get free labor, isn't that right?
What are we gonna do, Tiny?
Pretty clever detective work. And even more clever to outnumber us here so Don can't toss you in the alley again.
I'm a fast learner. Officer Sergeant, take the twins away. This hotel scam is in your hands now.
Oh, come with me, you twins, you.
You'll regret this, so-and-so.
Regret!
Beulah,
Yes, Harland?
I didn't know you were the bellhop, or I wouldn't have said that I didn't care if you went to see the twins. The truth is, I'm not a jealous man, but I am a lonely one. And you would make me so happy if you'd consider being my gal and my gal only.
Oh, Harland, I'd love it.
Oh.
Ugh.
Well, Detective, even though you accused me, I guess I should thank you for finding my roommate.
No thanks necessary, Cory. Just doing my job. Now, Fritz, Keep it honest in the pool hall, and this'll be our last encounter. Days? Maybe I'll see you at the pumpkin patch next year. Sounds fun. Cory, keep tapping like that, and I know I'll see you on the stage very soon. And Miss Bellringer, never trust an audition longer than 20 minutes. You'll go far, kid.
Detective, I wrote down Tiny Orlando and Dawn, and then I also wrote down Hotel and Scam. Will those notes make sense for you when we get back to the office?
That'll be fine, Florence.
Okay, anyone else want a Tootsie Roll before I put them away?
I'll take one.
I'm not your maid. Get them yourself.
Beulah, may I ask something before you go?
Of course.
Beulah Bellringer. Stage name?
Gosh, no. Who would pick the name Beulah?
I knew it. Well, folks, another case cracked by Detective So-and-so. Wherever there's a mystery, I'll be there. Until next time, follow your gut, chalk your cue, and try the puttanesca at Uncle Gino's. Play me off, Charlie.
Tonight's production has been brought to you by Juneau Ghost Light Theater and KTOO with support from the Juneau Community Foundation and many others. Visit JuneauGhostLight.com to stay up to date on upcoming events. Thank you for tuning in and joining us this evening. Good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.